Breathe in through the nose, out through the top of the head. Think up. Think up as you breathe out. Focus on the crown here on the top of your head. Feel the top of your head. Focus on your breath going out here. And within about 3, perhaps 4 breaths, if your focus is intense, you'll feel a little flow of energy, a little flow of air coming out of the top of your head that perhaps you've felt before, but perhaps you're new to. And you might think to yourself, what is this? I've got a hole in the top of my head. But you'll feel it. This is your chi. You can call that energy. You can call that anything, really. Doesn't matter what you call it. It's just a way of talking about it. It doesn't have to have an exact name. Breathe. Feel. As you breathe in, push your stomach out. As you breathe in, push your stomach out. Take a full breath and feel down near your stomach. As if air is rushing in there when you breathe in, somewhere down below. As if your physical body doesn't really matter, trying to let it go as a concept in your mind and just focusing on the breath. Breathing in through the nose, out through the top of the head. Feeling as you do so. Reach out with your feelings. Try to get a sense of things beyond yourself, beyond the physical idea of yourself, the physical concept. Try to formulate an idea of presence, an idea of being one with all things, of being just an idea of yourself. Letting go of the physical form, the physical body. Breathe. And with a little practice, you'll feel your breath. You'll feel the cells in your body ignite in a kind of a tingling, perhaps throughout your whole body, perhaps in a specific area. This is your chi. When you learn to connect with it, you'll realize that in a sense you can control it. You can send this chi to different parts of your body. Perhaps a place that has a bruise, or an ache, or a pain, or something else. And you can sit there in that healing energy, which is what it is for. Despite that you may not believe it, despite that you may not understand it. There is divine knowledge, a divine understanding that goes along with everything parallel to the normal life, to the physical life that we call my normal life. There is another whole level to life that gives it meaning. That brings you to a place of understanding and recognition about your purpose in the world, which may come as a surprise to you, is not to make money and not to succeed and be popular and all of these sorts of things, but instead it is to make progress in the journey of the soul. And in this life, how much progress you want to make depends on how much value you're going to give a goal that is seemingly counter to what the world holds out for you to believe in. Seemingly impossible. But yet it's something that everybody will tell themselves, I just want it. Which is inner peace. Perfectly calm mind, peaceful outlook. Breathe. In through the nose, out through the top of the head. Focus. The goal must be set in the mind. Inner peace. And all lower order concerns, all physical, worldly situations and events will become the classroom through which inner peace, valued as the only goal you have, is something that you learn to true up to in this relationship, in that relationship, where I seem to have no peace with this person or that outcome, through an action of forgiveness. There's a recognition that goes along with it. I don't know the meaning of life. I don't know why I'm here, what the world is for, what anything's about really. I just follow the crowd, doing like everyone else seems to do. I get a job and raise a family, pay my taxes. It seems as if the journey of the soul is something that is spoken about only in temples and mosques, churches. But now here you are listening to someone talking about it in nature, in your own living room perhaps, wherever you're watching this from, with no requirement for you to put money in a collection plate, no requirement for you to believe anything you don't want to believe. My only interest as a representative of the goal of inner peace, which I am also learning to represent better as I allow myself to undergo the corrections in my relationships and circumstances. The only interest I have is to make myself redundant to you as your brother's keeper, as I have had those who have been my keeper and who have helped me stay on the path, on the track. Breathe in and out. Try to get a sense of a bigger picture, something that has nothing to do with the body, but includes the body in it as a temporary learning device. Try to get a sense of a bigger picture that represents everybody's best interests and not just your own. There are no pats on the back. There is no award, no certifications, no diplomas. There's no one at the end to say, well done, you made it. There is only a sense of fulfillment, a sense of oneness that comes with a devoted attempt to maintain a sense of inner peace, a quiet mind, a happy life, an understanding that beyond my purpose there is a greater occurrence happening, which we call the awakening or the resurrection, the ascension. a greater occurrence happening that I am paving the way for as I learn to become more peaceful, more quiet within, and as I learn to become revelation ready, as I learn to become a vessel which can hold and maintain information through experiences that are not of this world, but which yet benefit the world or those within the world who see beyond the circular nature of the life and death cycles that the world holds out. Breathe in. Out. Forgiveness is the key. Forgiving oneself for every judgment ever laid upon anything, for all condemnation, all hopes and dreams and desires, and for stepping back from the world for a moment and looking with open eyes, honestly, at your own footprint, at your own emotional load picked up in coming to this world, being carried around subconsciously, weighing you down, till finally you have a midlife crisis or some kind of falling apart, or you develop an addiction as a way to cope with the meaninglessness and the noise of the chit-chat that goes on in your mind because you don't have inner peace. Breathe. Feel. Feel. Reach out. Let your feelings go beyond the body, beyond what you think you are. Try to get a sense of connectedness with everything, all living things. Try to reach out and touch the universe beyond the stars. Imagine it. Feel it. A connection, a divine connection with everything, a living, breathing connection. Try to feel that vibration within you, the harmonic of the universe. In this world, it comes through an acceptance of the fact that everything is always changing. And rather than trying to maintain the status quo of things and prevent them from changing, there is a simple letting go, a simple taking one's hands off the wheel and allowing things to go where they need to go and to do what they need to do. Becoming an observer or a witness rather than someone that tries to control and manipulate and foresee an outcome. Breathe. Let it go. Let go of control. Let go of the idea that you need to be validated for your efforts, regardless of what they are, good or bad. These are only definitions that you imply. Breathe. Good. Feel. Take the time out to let this exercise be sacred to you. The world will still be there when we're finished. You'll still be able to run around like a headless chook. Pay your bills and taxes. Organise your children for school tomorrow. Prepare some report for your boss. Look at all of these things in the light of the truth, in the light of your real purpose, is to improve the record that you have in the journey of your soul on a path to enlightenment and beyond. Learn to do everything as an action of worship. No matter how demeaning your job may be, no matter how small your part to play in the grand scheme of things, do it as an act of worship. Be grateful for the part that has been given you. For in that part and in the path of fulfilling that part is the opportunity for you to become miracle-minded, for you to learn to be guided from within as to how to do that part. There is a moment of stepping back, and in that a leap of faith. Why shouldn't you want to do that part? To play that role in the grand scheme of things with all your heart and power, with all your full mind focused upon it. Breathe. It's not about the outcome. It has nothing to do with the outcome. It has to do with your give. In through the nose, out through the top of the head. Breathe. Feel. Let your emotions be what they are and where they seem to be. Let go of judgments and grievances. Be grateful for those who have played their part faithfully for you, again and again and again. The part you didn't like and the part you did. Everything that comes to you is a lesson or a blessing. It's either love or a call for love. And if you see a call for love, it's a call for loving you. Physician, heal thyself. In my own mind, in the path of my service to the whole, I'll be revealed those places where I have a grievance, where I have a judgment, a doubt, a fear. And those places will be the opportunities for me to apply forgiveness to myself for thinking that not only am I alone in these situations, in doubt of the spirit within me, but in thinking that some other position or outcome should be applicable. A wish, a desire, a hope, a dream. Let go of those things. Accept where you find yourself. A lesson will repeat until it is learned. Each time it comes around, it'll be a little more insistent. There'll be the recognition that you failed to learn it last time, or that you failed to deal with it in a successful manner that brought a peaceful outcome last time. And the outcome in that regard is important, but the outcome in itself is only by way of seeing the support that you were given to achieve it. And it's the source of that support that matters. Nothing else matters. It's the internal recognition of the guidance of the Spirit, supported by a higher power. That's what matters. Witnessing to a peaceful outcome in all things is the result you're looking for, as a result within itself of having followed an inner guidance that has the best interests of everyone at heart. You're learning to become your brother's keeper, and in that your own inner guidance, which you share with your brother as an idea of collaboration in a venture we call healing, comes to you as well. Breathe. Take the time to make experiments with your spirituality. Take the time to give yourself a moment away from the family and the friends and the job, and to be still and to breathe, and to try to feel beyond what you know, what you think. Breathe. You're already here. You feel that? You can feel the energy, you can feel the chi, you can feel your light within yourself, within all things. You can feel it coming in and going out, ever extending in a great expression that is selfless, not selfish, that has no concern for how it is received, whether it is reciprocated. Breathe. Thank you. Thank you. An attitude of gratitude.